First of all, I'm bringing to you some fire. So if you're thinking about clicking off the video, I'm gonna need you to stay, okay? Stay for this slay. First of all, the hair is silky, it's moving, it's luxurious, and I'm gonna give you a 2-in-1. I'm gonna give you the review on this unit, which I love, spoiler alert, and I'm also gonna show you how I laid and slayed this unit as well, y'all, the install and all of that. And I'm letting you know from now, you're gonna want this unit before we even get to the end of the video. So if you want the details, I'm gonna need you to stick around, sis, because I'm gonna hook you up. So go ahead and do that. Today's sponsor is Charmanty, and I am excited because I never tried Charmanty before, so I want to see what the hair hitting for. Now, my name is Carrie M. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you ain't new, welcome back, girl. If you have not done so, click on that pretty red subscribe button, and if you don't want to miss any of my uploads, turn on the notification bell. So let's get into the juiciness. This is the hair straight out of the package, as you can see. Now, this is a full lace human hair wig. It is pre-plucked, and it does say it has baby hairs. I don't know if I remember seeing any baby hairs, but it doesn't really matter. They claim that you can wear it glueless, so if that's something you want to do, you can try that out. And the hair is luscious, y'all. It's really soft, it's bouncy and silky. Now, the breakdown of it, y'all, as you can see, we have transparent see-through lace throughout the entire perimeter, the top and the back, but the lace is throughout the entire wig. That centerpiece is just covered by another piece of mesh, but it is technically a full lace wig. We have 4 combs and we have adjustable straps on this unit. The hairline is plucked technically, but for my preference is a little bit too dense, so I will be taking it off camera and doing a little bit of customization to the unit. Now, as you can see, we got inches, y'all, and the color that I'm noticing is like a natural black, so it's given between like a 1B and a 2. It's not either. I feel like it's right in between both. As I was watching the movie, I went ahead and customized the unit. I bleached the knots and I plucked the hairline to my liking. Now, it does make it easier that the knots on this unit comes really tiny. So yeah, that's going to definitely help the slay out. I will create a separate video on how I do my ball caps and customize my units. I do that sometimes in some of my videos when I'm installing a unit. So I'll link those below if you want to see those, but I will still create a separate video for y'all. I'm trying to adjust the wig to my hairline in front of the ball cap that I created, because obviously I don't want the ball cap to be exposed. And the unit came with a natural widow's peak. I mean, most units in my opinion come with widow's peaks, but my hairline is like the total opposite of that. Mine's is really back in the center and it comes out on the side. So what I'm doing is just kind of parting away that widow's peak area, because when I cut the lace, that piece is going to be cut out. But the way I plucked this unit, baby, it looked good behind that area too. So yeah, I'm just making sure everything's in line before I start melting or cutting anything. I'm going to use the GOT2B glue, okay? And I will be using the glue remover as well when needed. So right now I'm just cleaning off the area on my forehead from all, because you know I moisturize, from all moisture and all of that good stuff, yada yada. And I'm going to be applying this gel with my finger. And y'all know I never use glue, so this is my first time using a lace glue. Typically, I stick to some kind of hair gel or spray because I don't usually sleep in my units. But I had this product for a long time, so I feel like it was a perfect time to try it out. Since I slaved the heck out of the customization on this unit, I was like, I'll rock it out for a little bit. But I went ahead and added 1 layer of it. And I will be hitting it up with the blow dryer on the cool setting just to get it a little bit tacky. Once I did that, I noticed that I dried it a little too much, so I'm actually going to go in with a second layer. I went ahead and added the second layer, same technique, nothing special. And I smoothed it out with a comb this time, not for any particular reason, and then I tried it again. Now I'm attempting to go ahead and melt this lace down on that glue. Now it's okay if you have a couple of attempts. It's not always going to be a perfect install the first time go around, and it's my first time using glue, specifically GOT2B glue as well. So I'm pressing it in, and I realize that it still feels kind of dry, so I guess I'm letting it sit too long before attempting this portion. So I added another layer, and I did dry it, but off camera. And then I went ahead and just pressed the wig directly into it, y'all, while it was still wet. I didn't let it get too dry this time around. I tried to move a little bit faster, and I noticed that everything was not sticking to the glue, so some pieces also dried, but that's okay because I'm going to do something even better. Most of the unit is melted into the glue, but in the front of the hairline, I didn't apply enough glue, and so it's not sticking. So I decided to just cut the lace now. That way I can see the hairline and the lace all in one shot and just kind of know where to apply the glue. It's not that easy to see it through the lace, and usually I cut my lace before melting anything, so I don't know why I tried to do it backwards today. That's not my jam. Some people do that, but it don't work for me. I'm applying the smallest amounts of glue at a time with the back of my comb, and I'm just doing this section by section because I'm also realizing that this glue dries pretty fast in my opinion, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm applying a little bit of glue where I can actually see where the hairline starts and stops, and then I'm going ahead and using the cool setting, and now I'm pressing it into the glue, and this works a lot easier. So for all my ladies, I would suggest you probably cutting the lace first. That way you can see where the glue is, where the hairline is, versus trying to do it the way I tried the first time, because obviously it was not working out and I could have skipped a couple of steps. But I just wanted to share my entire process with y'all to let y'all know, like, you don't always get it in the first try, and that is okay. It's okay. I took my time with this unit, but I'm proud of the way it came out. It did come out really nice, really nice. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did not tint the lace yet, and of course y'all saw it was kind of white, but it is sheer enough that after doing all of what I'm going to be doing to it, I don't need to pre-tint it. I will be adding the makeup after. Cutting off the dreadful ear tabs. Y'all already know how annoying this could be. For my newbies, I suggest you just taking your time and moving slow, but cut that ear tab off from around your ear so you're not irritated, because baby, it can be very irritating. And then I took my Q-tip along with the bonds remover from GOT2B, and I just kind of cleaned away the little extra glue and everything that's all up on my face. Now, them ear tab areas are very stubborn. Doesn't matter what you're doing to it, from the melting down. I feel like I be needing to use some kind of glue, something strong. So I went ahead and added that nice, good holding gel, and I just plucked it away to thin it out, cut it, and got me some little sideburn areas. And that's the only little swoops I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and use the GOT2B glue free spray to just brush back a little bit of the hairs about my way, just to get a nice clean hairline. But I'm also using it to apply to the very front of the lace area, just to give it some extra securation. Okay, we want the unit to be secure, frozen, and going absolutely nowhere at all, y'all. I mean, I don't know, every time, even if I was using the gel, I was still going with some type of spray. I just have to. I just feel safer doing that, so that's what I decided to do. Going in with my Isha Daily Lace Mousse. I know it's not GOT2B glued, I was on to something, but I like to use mousse after I done sprayed or gelled or glued any wig down, because it just helps add another layer. When you add something on top like an elastic band, it gets it nice and flat, and it just kind of binds everything together without giving you any crunch like a hairspray would, and it also removes any white residue that you may have from the other products. Because I'm wearing makeup, I'm going to add the foundation that I'm wearing on my face to the very front of the lace hairline. It just helps to blend everything. Now, if you're not a makeup wearer, I would still suggest doing this with foundation or concealer, just so that way your lace matches to your skin tone, obviously. And you can also take a smaller brush and do sweeping motions into it to mimic like hair-like strokes or whatever, like you see me doing, girl. I noticed that part was not centered. I mean, shoot, I did do it on the mannequin head, but my eyes was not looking too, I guess it wasn't right. But anyways, I'm correcting it, and I'm just going to use the flat iron to flatten out the areas to kind of make the parting space look cute again. And I'm also going to use it to sleek back my hairline. When my hairline is fleeked like this, I love to use a flat iron or whatever to kind of sleek it back. Even if my hair is going to be parted in the middle and it's going to come down to the sides, if the wind blow and it's sleek back, it just looks so good. I love when my hair is sleek back. I mean, I just love it. I do that to most of my wigs. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but yeah. We are moving into the final touches. So this is really for the parting space. I love to add concealer because it just makes the parting space pop, make it look like skin. And of course, the lighter part goes in the back and the darker part goes in the front. Clean up anything that you got on here so you ain't looking messy. And then I always add powder to set it so that way the parting space is not going to be smudging everywhere. The powder is going to help to keep it in place. And I will be swooping some of that powder up into the front of the hairline as well, because I did not add any powder when I did my makeup, y'all. But powder is definitely essential if you're going to be adding makeup to your hairline and stuff like that, and your lace and all of that. But yeah, that is it for the styling. So let me show you the final results. This is how the hair came out, and I'm gonna talk about the texture again because it's really soft to the touch. It's really silky. It moves. It does not tangle, y'all. The hair does not tangle, and it shouldn't be. I mean, it's bone straight. The lace is absolutely immaculate. The fact that I did not pre-tint it and I only added some makeup on top, it's a nice pretty sheer lace, and I'm happy with the lace, like for real. And I love that it came with the small knots, like I said earlier. I mean, the unit is just so freaking pretty. Customizing it wasn't even a problem. It just came out so pretty. Like, I'm just looking at it like, damn, this is nice. It looked like it's coming out of my scalp for real. And it did not have a funky smell, which I appreciated. Now look, it is a full lace unit, so if you want to get a little spicy and you wanted to part it on the side, you could even do that. But the way I laid and slayed this thing, baby, it was no getting that thing to cooperate at this moment. I was not about to ruin it. You can also put it up into a ponytail, of course, and if you are nice with it and you melt down the perimeter in the back, you could put the whole thing in a ponytail with the lace showing. You feel me? But I love it. I love it, love it, love it. The hair moves, it has body, is soft, and it feels really strong. The textures are not like those flimsy strands that feel thin and they just pop like they're brittle. They feel very, very strong, and I do appreciate that, y'all. It feels like quality. Now I got the unit laid and slayed, baby. It ain't moving. I'm pulling it. I am happy. The shedding, only in the front area where I did the plucking, there was some shedding, but it was to a minimum and only when I combed it. And when it comes to tangling, baby, the hair ain't tangling. The hair is good to go. You got to really do something crazy to get this hair to tangle. So I'm happy with the results. I need y'all to let me know what you think about the unit. Of course, all of the details, direct link, promo codes, and all of that will be linked below. And I have a bonus for you. I had the unit on for 3 days, y'all. I can't believe I slept in my units. I don't typically do that, but I did because I had some videos I wanted to do and I wanted the unit, and I did such a pretty install that I didn't want to risk putting it back on and it's just not popping the same. So I will be taking it off 3 days later using the bond remover from GOT2B. I applied 2 sprays, 2 layers of that, and just pulled it off, and it came off very, very easy. Now I'm not going to lie, the very front of the lace was coming up. I can't really blame it on the GOT2B glue because I be washing my face, y'all, and that water be hitting it, baby. Face overlaid lace all day, every day. But anyways, that is it for this video. I will see y'all next time. Later, ladies.